Okay. Well, it's been like 2 months since I did this last. So, am I gonna remember anything? Probably not. I did rewatch, um, I watched me playing this first half of this chapter, um, to try to situate myself and know what I'm doing. But, I'm gonna be really low energy because I'm really tired, but I really want to play this game. We're in the middle of the trial about Angie and Tenko.
Well now.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. Oh. If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with this nonsense all the time. Oh yeah, and my character voices, forget about it. They're not gonna, like, they're barely gonna exist. And I don't remember who's who. Wow. Okay, apparently my viewer just wants to look off to the right. Not sure why that's happening, so let's... Okay, well... There's no reason for that, but I'm too sleepy to mess up with it, so...
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monodem! Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity. Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
all right.
Dying to make you more popular? Then you gotta die soon, too. Okay, anyway. Oh boy. I don't remember any of the controls.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Okay.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
I'm assuming Monotaro is gonna be the next, like, child to die.
Scary? Sweet buns. Yep. Tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious. That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Are you?
Did you hear something?
Oh my god, Monotaro.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh my god. Monofine. Either one of them could die now. I really have no idea who committed this murder also, by the way.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Oh boy.
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Oh my god, I forgot about her.
Wait. Must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Oh my god.
Are you even listening?
Maki! Oh, it's nice to see these guys again.
I'm not listening.
Oh my god, Himiko. What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
Yo, you and me both, Himiko.
Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Well, so she definitely didn't do it, so.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
Dude, you're gonna die.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
That's literally what she said, dude, but alright, bet.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Why?
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Dude, I would be so worried.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tanko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gota can tell by Himiko's face.
Look at Rantaro. Got no time with him. Goddamn.
She's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Wow. Maki.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, is not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth.
God,
No
I really
give up,
gotta use my
Himiko.
brain, and I don't got it right now. Full disclosure, I definitely have a walkthrough open if I need it. I'm gonna try not to use it, but if I need it, bitch is there. Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Okay.
Performing the seance in that room was
Aha,
Himiko's decision,
okay.
was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms,
Whoa.
why did you select the middle one? Because you laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Okay, I think if the culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how, and what would that tell us?
Performing the seance in that
That's
room
slow.
was Himiko's
Oh.
decision, was it not?
Oh.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one?
I don't remember how to fast forward.
Your trap there.
Was trap only in that room?
Boom, ba, boom, ba.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
What the?
Yeah, even if Himiko
What the-
picked the room,
Someone else could have set that trap.
I figured it out.
Performing
Oh.
the seance was
Right? That's okay.
because you laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be
I agree.
I agree.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped. What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
I literally hate him so much.
He was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
Remember when I thought he was gonna be dead? Ugh. I guess there's no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Haha, what bad luck. I like kind of remember character voices, like a little bit.
You found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit
Dun-dun.
set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real
This is
trap
still
was
just
for
about
someone
Tenko.
else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see.
Hmm.
We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
I mean, she's still one of the people that was in the seance.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right?
Look at Suichi's eyelashes.
If you give up on living,
Damn,
you'd
boy.
be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright,
Her hat.
I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Alright.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
So, get engaged in this
Do
conversation.
not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
Usual? Does he usually?
Damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Soul bro. Oh. Even he is like, what?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Hmm.
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
No.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason. Oh, bugger. Okay. Remember when I was like, I don't want to use the walkthrough too much? I don't remember any of the evidence. Apparently it's this.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Sorry, I don't remember, like, the evidence left behind. Hopefully I won't take, like, a 2-month gap again. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Oh.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trip.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, the one who killed Tenko, the only person who had the opportunity and the motive. I don't know why he would have the motive, but he's the only one.
It has to be you! Kyo, was it you? Whatever are you talking about?
I'd be so glad if he was the black and
I'm
died.
talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept
This
us
music
from
is a bop.
discovering the seesaw trick.
Seesaw trick my
That's
butt.
not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Was he gonna kill anyone who went under the
Variables
cage?
were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle
Oh boy.
has to be the culprit.
Okay, sorry about that. I think that's done. I don't know why it was happening in the first place.
Well, Kyo,
I lost my... I have a little blanket over my shoulders.
Answer already! Did
Like a
you
little old
hear
lady. Oh my god, did he actually? Was a sacrifice needed for this thing? I hate this laugh.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
Oh my god.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
how can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used... touch. Oh,
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't...
oops.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right? Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark that could be used to determine where the floorboard was. I must have been at the scene, I know it. Watching this back. And the other one I did was like, oh. Oops. Are there any R's? No. Really? I don't see any. Ah, it's backwards. Now the embarrassing part. Do I know how to spell circle? Oh, L-E. Haha. I said it was embarrassing. Shoot, I missed if there were any E's. Like over here. Aha. Ba-dum-bum.
That's it! The magic circle! They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
This still doesn't like...
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see, another piece of the puzzle. Drawing that circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Kibo, do you have a picture?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic
Oh my god,
circle.
Kokichi, shut up.
Hey, may I have your attention?
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I
Sorry.
apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Aw, Kibo.
About what?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Hey.
No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
What?
So, what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
What other purpose would she have installed it for? Oh, that's a close-up. Oh my god.
From your mouth?
Oh.
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
There are lines going to each corner. Notice anything? There are lines.
There! This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it?
This is all, like, just to get to Tenko's murder, but really we need Angie's killer. And if Kyo is both the killer, like the killer for both, then fine. But otherwise this is a waste of time. But it's Danganronpa, so...
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
You know what? I'm gonna just end the stream there. I can't...
Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan! Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Oh god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
I really hope we can kill you. Alright, rebuttal showdown. Do I remember how to do it? Absolutely not.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder
Oops.
weapon?
Ah!
It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that
Shit.
are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage.
Ah, what the...
So suspicion should fall on them.
Hello, welcome. Oh god. Ah.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle was he. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Oh my god.
For your words.
Oh, I was so stressed during that whole thing. I haven't done that in so long.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it
Oh.
afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth.
Oh.
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
How? Like, was nobody looking at him when he did this?
And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
It was under the floorboard though, wasn't it?
While everyone was
Oh,
distracted,
there it is.
you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh. What?
It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
Oh.
It was you? You killed Tenko?
But who killed Angie?
Yes, you'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma.
Oh my
But
god.
unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Ugh. He got like a freebie.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
'Cause he didn't kill Angie.
Kyo.
What you talking about?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
He gets to live another day. I'm sorry, Himiko, but it is.
Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have the answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie.
I can't, like, why? But why, though? For why?
For us, Tenko's death
What was the
nothing but a
reason?
trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
I doubt it.
That's simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you
Non-zero.
understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
Relax.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Himiko, no.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
No.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
I don't understand anything
Now,
about his
hold on.
character.
Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit. Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
Okay.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Oh.
One of you!
Oh, it's a
This argument
debate.
is getting intense. At times like this,
Wait.
Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Okay.
Why were you waiting for it?
Oh. Oh no. I pushed a button on my computer. Okay. And we're back. Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Yeah, this is definitely me. I'm gonna have to have the walkthrough for this, because I don't remember what evidence I gathered. It's been 2 whole months. I thought that noise was happening outside my headphones, and I got really freaked out for a second. I would hate to be on that thing. I think I say that every time this happens, but like I would hate it.
Kyo killed Tango and
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
he forced his way into Angie's research lab and
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
I like its music though.
He did kill Tango, but he not
Oh.
black Kokichi.
Perhaps there's a
Kokichi.
second Blacken we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
That's true.
we solved the mystery of Tango's death. Can't we just
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Oh god. Ah. That was not as stressful as the sword fight. Sword fight had me stressing.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Huh?
mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Oh? Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Apparently it is this. A small amount of blood. This feels like cheating, but I don't remember anything.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tango's blood?
No, it was dry.
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. It happened before the seance.
That's it! The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie's. Right?
That's it!
Yeah! Sorry.
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
But how?
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tango's murder?
Crawling under the floorboards?
Wasn't Angie killed in her
I'm
research
just
lab?
trying to remember this crime scene and everything.
Because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab.
Oh boy.
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty room?
That's a great question. Why does Kokichi know anything? And yeah, that's Himiko's question too.
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
For what was the reason?
Angie had business in rooms?
Great question.
It seems Kokichi
Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too.
Ugh.
But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Do you know who that someone is? Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or... She didn't have anything to start the fire with, you're right. Not even on her person. Could she have gotten something from Kyo's lab? Or one of the empty rooms? There were candles in the empty rooms. Maybe. Uh-oh. Okay.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She went to the lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
Aha, the candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Thank you for that hint, Celestia. That really helps.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play!
No, Mew.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Shut up, Mew is my mood like 85% of the time she speaks. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her!
Hmm.
That's why there was dried blood on the floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Kokichi, I swear.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie.
Wouldn't you not want to do that, though?
This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power
Oh,
of magic.
I thought he was accusing her. He just meant in general. Okay.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already.
I swear, if Kyo actually did kill Angie, I would be so pleased.
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
Just want to get this guy out of here. I hate his outfit. I hate his way
Then
of
how do you
being.
explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Hmm.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Ah,
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
that means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. What's up? Forehead injury?
This is it!
Because she was hit in the head and then
The fatal
sickled
wound
to
was
the
cut
neck?
to the back of her neck from
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
katana.
Oh, I remembered. I'm so proud of myself.
She also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear. What is all clear?
I was just about to say, if when they get to the snapping point, that's when you know you got them.
What are you? All clear? What are
Oh God.
you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Oh God. Not again.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Okay. It really is more than when, yeah. What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Okay. 'Cause of what?
Yes, you're
Oh
right.
God.
Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
Okay, my dude.
Nothing is clear at all!
Yeah, you sound real innocent right now. Okay, here we go again.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion.
Oh man, I still gotta do that rhythm game at the end of it too. Oh,
After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art
Forgot about
research
that.
lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains, even if you wiped them down later. There'd still be traces of evidence left behind, but there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
like, allow me to cut through those words.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was
I
being
also
carried.
think the red one is going to die. The red mono kid.
Bloody tape?
He's been on Monodem's bad side for this chapter, so
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced.
and judging by
there's only
his
one
one,
person who could have
his
killed Angie.
little temper tantrum there. Yeah. What if I just picked Kokichi?
It has to be you.
Okay. Get ready for a rhythm
It's
game.
You, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Killed both of them. Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
Because this is the chapter where a double murder happens. accident.
Accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Angie's? The murder that was an accident. I think it's Angie's.
That's it! Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tango wasn't accident?
I think Tenko was supposed to be like part of the ritual?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Oh.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
I mean, judging by this frame, she was not paying attention, so.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. When he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
Yeah, if Tenko hadn't stepped in, it would have been
You
Himiko.
only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless.
Oh, it's the chapter where 2 people
If you
die,
have bonus points for
Kokichi.
killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed 2 of our friends?
So he made up the whole, like, effigy thing on the fly.
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes,
He's got, like, Naraku vibes
you mustn't
when the
raise
mask
your
drops,
voice.
and I don't know
You
why.
mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
Okay.
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
Oh, she did save her life. Maybe Atsuo was real the whole time.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Drink your water. Especially because it's probably about to get heated.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Oh, yeah, no shit. It's a movie.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Like, well, this is another harmful stereotype, but still.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter.
Everything about him is a harmful stereotype, so there's that.
Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I will acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
Well said. Good job, Korekio.
Yes, thanks.
That was a good fade into having the mask back on.
Creeps me the fuck out!
I mean, that's the same as your O face, so I don't know about that. No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize.
The eye strain that is looking at him right now.
Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I had to make it stop. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know that what weapon he used on Angie, I have to prove it to him. Oh my,
I
oh,
have
right.
nothing to admit.
Oh,
You are simply wrong.
Yes, I'm not
I forgot how this game worked.
So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Yes, I'm not the culprit.
So I have...
There he
Why
is.
must you force your delusions on us?
Your logic, that's merely a delusion.
Well said, Correcchio. To continue this
Oops.
debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
Your logic, that's merely a delusion.
Well said, Correcchio. To continue
Oops.
this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
I told you
Oh,
I
God.
am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
What?
Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio
What the-
speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
There we go.
Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio speaks the truth.
Oops.
Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told
God, are we
you
done
I
yet?
am not the culprit. So why are you...
Oh.
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
It ends here.
Oh my God. This.
Keo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dry blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Oh, I forgot about that. Haha.
Angie's blood? Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Keo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Ah. Yeah, he sounds composed.
I believe that while Keo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
and he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
Huh?
All
Oh
you did
no.
was accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already. It's true. This is the truth.
Why does Samugi look all stressed out?
Looks like we're almost
I mean, she
at
is
the
standing
end.
next to him. That's probably why.
All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Time for closing argument.
Put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Careful, he might like that. And then you got a bigger problem on your hands. bum, bum. Oh gosh, okay. What weapon killed Angie? Effigy was stabbed with the katana. Yeah, no. The handle of the spinning katana hit the sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kokichi. I don't have a picture for him yet. What object did Tenko rest her head on? The rock. The culprit set on the iron cage. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? That was Suichi. How did the culprit move around in the darkness? The path made of salt. When the culprit approached the cage... What is the last thing I have left? Remove the gold leaf katana. Oh. I thought the sickle killed her, but okay. Oh, look at all these things I unlocked. Okay. Whose effigy was stabbed? Kaede. Who unlocked it? That was Kokichi. Like this stuff I kinda remember? Who else was responsible for putting out the candle? Suichi. The culprit approached the cage. Seesaw. How did the magic circle get erased? Footsteps. I'm missing one. Oh, doi.
This is the truth of the case.
Oh, the music.
Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
Why this?
The plan
Why a
was to make the
seesaw?
same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
Why did he have the tape with him anyway?
Crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Aw, Angie.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
Yeah, probably not.
But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
He was like, what if I double murder it? It's a cool little blur effect that happened.
Took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
He could have just like hid her under the floorboard.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
I guess people would have gone looking for her.
Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Wham.
Getting the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room.
Water time.
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
They couldn't just make her spin. That's how they did it.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind.
And it was glowing.
Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone.
To balance out the weight, I
That
guess.
position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned.
It's a miracle her hair didn't get caught under the cage.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
Real ballsy to kill someone right in front of like 3 other people.
While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
Oh.
Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song.
Hello, welcome. We just solved the murder of Angie and Tenko. It was Kyo all along.
When the song finished, the soul of the
Oh my
cat
god,
was
the
supposed
Alexa
to
thought I
enter
was
the
talking
meeting.
to it and scared the absolute bejesus out of me. Didn't even know there was an Alexa in here. Chill. Oh.
But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness.
I'm like looking for it now. I'm house sitting. Didn't know there was
Right
one
after
in
we
here.
started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko.
I love the Danganronpa games. I make fun of them like constantly, but I love them. I had never played this one though, so I wanted to get it done,
It
and I
would have been
figured,
quite
hey, I
difficult
would
to
stream
do
it.
in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
And then I took a break for like 2 months.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before.
Yeah, some of the actual game mechanics of Danganronpa are either like convoluted and confusing or just plain annoying. Some of them I enjoy, like I do like the non-stop debate, like where you fire truth bullets. But that's like probably the only mechanic that I like. You can play them. I'm playing mine on. You can get them all on Steam, I think.
Then lifted up their
'Cause that's where I have all my
and
copies.
stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner.
Visual novels are fun. I haven't played one in a long time. I should do that. Probably not on stream though, because it's
Finished the
so
ritual.
tiring to do all the voices even for this game. And there is dialogue in this.
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
Yeah, exactly. Even this one is exhausting on my voice.
And discovered Tenko's body.
Bonk.
While we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle.
That's fair. There are probably some that are voiced. I haven't played enough of them. And all the ones that my friends have played haven't been voiced.
and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
To be fair, I think the ones my friends have played, you can't play on Twitch, so there's that.
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark.
Oh boy, that's quite the...
However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Oh, well, I like different things. If you have recommendations, I'll definitely check some out. I don't know if I'd be able to stream them. Depends on what they are.
The ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Look at his eyes. They're massive.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekiyo, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Admit?
This guy is just like a bundle of problematic.
Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret,
Was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends. The way he said it does not... I don't... No make us worried about that. Aw, I love that they really helped you. That's so good. There are different things. Like I have different bands that I think really have helped save me, and like, funnily enough, little Let's Players channels that I like to watch. Things that keep me going. So I'm glad that that was what visual novels could do for you.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
what are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already! Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
Oh, I forget that you actually vote in this one.
Racing excitement as
Oh? What?
The heart-racing excitement! As a blackened and a spotless finally face off, it's voting time!
Oh boy, oh boy. Uh-oh, look at all of these dead people. I wonder if anyone voted. Someone voted for Suichi last time. I think it was the blackened.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
No, I'm glad they could help make you feel. It can suck. I've been in a rut, and that's why I haven't been on for the last like 2 months. That like doing anything. Oh nope, he voted for himself. Doing anything seemed like such a task, and I'm having a hard time having the motivation to like do stuff. But I really wanted to play this game, so I came back. But I get what you mean about like wanting to feel. And that's a healthy way to do it, finding like visual novels or like say a book or something that brings that out.
Dreadfully wrong one.
I miss Rontaro. I know we only saw him for like 5 seconds, but I miss him. Alright, which Mono Kid is gonna go this time? Speaking of having to read everything out loud. Oh, I did surprisingly well. Oh my god. I did not expect to do that well. Drink your water if you have it. Well, if you have like your top favorite, I would love to check it out. Now it's time to read, and you'll see why this can get difficult. Hopefully, I can remember the voices I gave them 2 months ago. Wow, seriously? You're correct again.
Absolutely right.
Amazing! This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row.
All right.
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now,
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right.
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
Oh?
Motive? Hey! Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Oh, I know. I hate... It's hard to, like, pick that top favorite thing. I did give you, like, a Herculean task there, sorry. Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
Shut up! I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. Yeah, I love the character designs in this game. Some of them are buck wild, but I have a lot of fun with the characters. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Yeah?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
Oh? From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart.
Yes.
That's a
we
lot of
vow
booty.
Endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
What anyone says makes me question a whole lot.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you, some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Yep, I thought that was coming. Inside.
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit stuff bitch like you anyway.
Sploosh!
That was the worst. What the what?
Hey!
Kyo, who is it? Who is this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I did not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
Remember how I said he was just like a grouping of problematic? Everything about him, I'm so glad he's about to die. I can't handle the tropes that he continues to be just by existing. This game came out in 2017. I mean, I know it's Danganronpa, but do better. I didn't read that out loud. It was his sister. Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh. If you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait.
Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. Not with the butt again.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us.
Ah,
They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
I would like this to be over already. Just kill him.
For my beloved sister.
I had to.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Thank you. That'd be fun to maybe stream one. Just see if I can keep up with voices. Like, this one is kind of hard to do. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right? I thought it was gonna go in a direction of like he is a serial killer, and that the 99, like the 100 friends, are just people that he killed, and he was close to 100. So can't wait to see where that goes. Yeah, I like emotional and psychological stories, things that are like pretty deep. Again, like yeah, like the things that make you really feel it.
For my beloved sister.
This one is a different type of psychological, where it is psychological torture, and I want to vomit. I would like Kyo to just go to his execution already. For sister's sake, I have killed many. Yep, to send her 100 friends. I have to set up a Discord. I was thinking of doing that. I wonder if I'll actually do it. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being my sister's friends. What?
Incomprehensible.
That is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy. Yes, Korokio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
What the hell?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. Nearly? Nearly? But sister came to save
I
me.
am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love was the impossible. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who couldn't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick. You said you killed a lot already, right? So wasn't it just the two you killed here?
What was that?
What? Seems like he already was crazy before he got here.
Because
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. Okay, Kokichi, relax. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends.
Huh?
Only girls? I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium... Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here,
Wonderful.
and besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends. All worthy?
Why you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then,
Then the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me? Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go to. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. I just like reading because I also can't like I'm just trying to get through it so fast. Infiltrate? Really?
But
But how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied so many people.
Can this be?
Yes, she stood up against the darkness of this school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. She doesn't get a name, sister. Apparently she's just sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for? Wow, you did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that,
For my beloved sister.
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. Yeah, you and me both, Kaito.
are you okay?
Hey, Kaito, you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. Oh my god. I knew it would have been... I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else, too. After all, it would be a shame just to waste the seance trick I prepared.
what is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correctio.
You are such a thoughtful little brother, but it is bad to get greedy.
dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korekio's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
That's right. I always said that. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korekio's side.
Sister.
Oh. Thank you, sister. I love you. Moving on. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. Yeah, Himiko. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well,
Because death is unfair.
and another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people were watching this? Knock off that bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching something like this. Me.
You got me.
Also, yeah, like this, it makes sense, the story, but I hate it and I want it to stop. Hell yeah. If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then,
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go see her now, my beloved sister, and give us one more shot of that picture with her butt.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Correcchio.
It's alright, sweet Correcchio. Come to me. Looks like you're already prepared. Now let's get started. Woo!
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last, I'm finally getting to see you again.
That's right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there is no such thing as death that can't be accepted.
from an anthropological point of view,
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What?
I
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live your life that faces death?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Correcchio Shinguji.
shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't just be me and Correcchio. All those who died will be watching. I have been waiting to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I am watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
You said that already, but is it actually punishment time this time? Ha, it is. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh no. That's a great question. I like fantasy. Probably if I'd had to say them up. The way he's tied up, I literally can't. I think I like fantasy the most, yeah. I'm on like a horror kick right now, but I like fantasy. Who's it gonna be, Monodome? Himself? I didn't call that. The third person to go by, like, fire, the second to go, oh. Oh my good God. Wow, she has such a long tail. We didn't see her butt again. That's good. What?
How gory!
No, Monodem, why?
How can this be?
What the? To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
Ah, it's so cute. I can't with this game. It's so freaking cute that he would unalive himself because he couldn't get along. What kind of fantasy? That's a good question. What kind of fantasy, Self? I'm kind of big on isekais. Like a character suddenly being transported into a different place. That's like a fantasy realm. So say like a normal person transported into like, I don't know, the Fey Wild or something. If that makes sense. Monodem committed unalive. How... Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right.
Yes, the other Monocums drove him to the unaliving, not just me. Huh? Who's Monodam? Huh? You already forgot? That's kinda scary.
Well now.
Looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so... I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up. How long you gonna keep talking about that?
Told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is an obvious lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think of another murder that will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. If none of you are going to use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
I think I'm gonna wrap up this chapter. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Shut up. Leave me alone. But there's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Oh god. Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
Then going to do his best to keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want to use Suichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay.
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? Oh, you guys are close now? This must be a powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? That dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually.
By that calculation, doesn't that mean you are one of the pieces?
But,
Just 9 of us. Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude.
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in you all.
okay.
Kaito.
Well, of course.
You're right. None of us who remain can— wait, those of us who remain can start over.
Hey.
Hold up. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Oh? Yank your head off and smash it into the ground with all your strength. Got that? Wow.
No way.
I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now. Oh. I could always check the list. There's like a list on Twitch of like what's banned and what's not. Even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
Hey,
I think we should just let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Oh, Gonta understand. Not full screen is okay. I don't have this full screen either. I unfortunately don't have two monitors. So it's just a little screen for me as well. Vanilla Garden of Judgment. Let me type that in so I don't forget. Okay. Just typed it in the background so I don't forget about.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh? Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised of just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit.
Nuh-uh.
I only said that because I thought about it.
Because...
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Wow, it's the first time we've seen this drawing. Bad endings are good endings? That's interesting. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But the Alexa still thinks I'm talking to it. Why is it? What is it about Himiko's voice that the Alexa's like, oh hi, you got something to say? But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Oh god, Gonza. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. Oh. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. Aww. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However... Aw, how cute.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
What? What?
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well,
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still hasn't warmed up to me, have you? I added so many words. Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow. I hope.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cough. Oh god. Oh my god, no, he really is sick.
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here.
He's got the consumption.
No way.
Oh man, and we don't have an ultimate nurse. Alright, that's it. Chapter 3 is complete. Let's watch 3 people go. Wow. Quite the crew we're ending with. Not ending, I mean, I think there's still 2 chapters? Oh, I got his mask. Do I want to save? Yes. Okay. Ooh. So I wanted to play until the end of chapter 3. And I have now done that. So I am going to go for the night. But it was great talking to you. I'm definitely going to check out that game. I've pulled it up in the back. And hopefully I'll actually stream with more regularity. But I can't say what days. Because even I don't know. As I was saying earlier, kind of struggling a bit right now, but doing this actually kind of helped. It was really nice. So thank you. And I'll hopefully see you soon. Good night to you too. Bye.